Severe weather has been rolling through. Could we see more of it tonight? Our weather team keeping you safe and informed.
Don't tie my hands. Let me run the university.
Tommy Thompson standing firm against his Republican Party. Will explain why he's fired up and ready for a fight.
Also ready to serve. That's how some people in Toma are approaching the refugee situation at nearby Fort McCoy. We are live there with the very latest, and you are watching News 3 Now at 5. Severe storms have rolled through our area already late this afternoon. We saw 2 tornado warnings down in southwestern Wisconsin. That was less than an hour ago, and our viewers are sending in videos of what they're seeing out there. This one coming up from Tracy Holder near Benton in Lafayette County. They did have a tornado warning there about an hour ago.
Yeah, we're seeing some incredible pictures. Our chief meteorologist, Gary Canalti, is back today. He's been keeping an eye on the severe weather all day. Welcome back, Gary.
Yeah, go figure. Off for 2 weeks and then immediately thrown into the fire. Well, we've had some severe weather already this afternoon. Most of the severe weather threat, I think, is going to be south of Madison for this evening. Severe thunderstorms are possible with high winds, heavy rain, and hail. We have an alert day in the forecast for tonight. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Grant County until 7 p.m. And now new severe thunderstorm watch for Lafayette, Greene, Rock, and Walworth counties to our south until 11 p.m. Notice to the north and west, the watches have already been canceled early across northeastern Iowa as the storms have moved out of that area. But as they moved through southern Wisconsin, there's Tracy Holder's picture of that shelf cloud with the high winds moving in near Benton. Even as far east as Cottage Grove, no severe weather there, but Blaine Newport sent in this picture, again, of a shelf cloud moving through with the possibility for strong winds. So far, severe weather reports have been mainly over far southern portions of Grant County. Some wind reports of 58 to 60 mile-per-hour winds in Hazel, Greene, and areas around Dickeyville, and then more severe weather reports into Iowa where some barns have been blown down. As we take a look at high-resolution radar, though, the strongest of the storms are now shifting southward into northern Illinois, but extend into Lafayette County. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Lafayette County until 5:45 p.m. for the potential for 60 mile-per-hour winds and hail up to 1 inch in diameter. We're seeing some strong winds, mainly in the areas around Gratiot and areas to the east, maybe some strong winds of 50 to 60 miles per hour there. But again, that's part of the same line of storms. But now that it's cleared out of northeastern Iowa, I think the severe weather threat will be ending from west to east during the evening hours. That's because temperatures have cooled off in the rain. Here in Madison, 75 degrees. To the north, the winds have shifted, and that's why we're seeing cool temperatures here, whereas just to the south, in Rockford, Illinois, temperatures are around 90, with dew point temperatures well into the 70s from Madison to the south and east. So it's that contrast that's fueling the storm chances. They will lessen overnight. Tomorrow, there'll be another chance of thunderstorms. Hopefully not any severe weather tomorrow. High temperature at 88, but heat and humidity will continue off and on into the weekend, along with some thunderstorm chances. I'll have more on weather in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. Right now, we're keeping an eye on the Alliant Energy outage map as the storm moves through southern Wisconsin. There are currently over 6,000 customers without service in northeastern Iowa as they saw some severe weather that Gary was just mentioning. Those storms are now making their way into southern Wisconsin, but we haven't seen any power outages yet. If you have our First Warn Weather app or our Channel 3000 News app, you knew right away that severe weather was in our area. Our apps are a great tool to be sure you're in the know ahead of any severe weather. We encourage you to download both to get severe weather information and any news headlines that might help you stay ahead of the storm. Both are free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC Weather.
Today was the deadliest day for COVID in Wisconsin in more than 6 months. 21 people died from the virus in the last day, the most since back on February 23rd. The state also recorded more than 2,100 new COVID cases, bringing the 7-day average to 1,369, also the highest number we have seen since late February. Throughout the pandemic, Republicans in the state legislature have blocked COVID safety mandates.
Today, UW System President Tommy Thompson is defying their efforts to control UW's COVID decisions. Our Naomi Coles is on campus with that brewing legal battle. Naomi?
3 weeks ago, a Republican-led state committee voted to force UW campuses to submit all of their COVID-19 safety policies to them for approval. We're now about a week away from their imposed deadline, and a former Republican governor, Tommy Thompson, says no deal.
Smash COVID.
Interim UW System President Tommy Thompson has been the star of UW's Smash COVID campaign.
Charlie.
Now, the former Secretary of the U.S. Health and Human Services is issuing one of the strongest rebukes to Republican lawmakers yet.
Get out of my way.
In a press call with reporters this morning, Thompson announced he would not be complying with Republicans' directive that he submit COVID policies to them for approval. Right now, those policies at UW-Madison include an indoor mask mandate and weekly COVID testing for anyone unvaccinated.
So I'm not a virgin to litigation whatsoever. And if they want to sue me, fine. We will answer it. We will be in circuit court. We'll be in Supreme Court. We'll be in federal court, wherever they want to go. I think they're going to lose. I think they're going to waste their time.
He believes UW's decision is protected by state law and case law.
If I had to go to the legislature on every decision I made, we would never be able to open up school. If they're going to sue me, fine. But I'm not going to back down.
And a lawsuit could well be coming. Republican co-chair of the committee in question, Senator Steve Noss, said today he'd be pursuing a lawsuit. And that, quote, "It is not surprising that the Ivory Tower administrators at the UW system are openly defying state law to issue COVID-19 mandates to control every adult that dares to walk on their campuses."
I was one of the authors of how to deal with a pandemic. I know what I'm doing.
For Thompson, this is about keeping campuses open.
Don't tie my hands. Let me run the university.
Hundreds of colleges and universities around the country right now are putting vaccine requirements for their staff and their students in place. However, Thompson says today he's still sticking by his original decision not to do that. However, if the Delta variant sweeps through this campus at any point over the next semester, he says really nothing is off the table.
All right, Naomi on campus. Naomi, thank you. With the FDA's full approval of the Pfizer vaccine, persuading holdouts to get a shot could get the country back to some sense of normalcy by spring, according to Dr. Anthony Fauci.
You know, that's going to be up to us. And when I say up to us, I mean it's really how many people get vaccinated, how many people step up and say, you know, we've had enough of this.
Well, rates of COVID-19 cases, hospitalizations, and deaths continue to rise nationwide, especially in the South, where those vaccination rates remain quite low.
Vaccination percentages in Wisconsin are going up slowly. 50.8% of Wisconsin residents have completed their vaccine series. 54% of the population has had at least one shot. In Dane County, nearly 69% of the county's population has completed the vaccine series.
President Biden aims to stick to that August 31st deadline to evacuate U.S. troops from Afghanistan. The announcement came shortly after the president held a virtual meeting with G7 allies who are concerned about the deteriorating situation in the region. The Pentagon says evacuations have been picking up speed, but there are still tens of thousands of Americans and Afghan allies to be withdrawn. The Taliban says the U.S. must complete its evacuation of people from Afghanistan by that August 31st deadline. Some Republican lawmakers who received a classified briefing on the matter Tuesday say the Taliban should not be dictating the timeline.
Should stay until every single American is able to get out of Afghanistan. We should explain that this is what is going to happen, and anybody in our way to stop us from bringing an American out will be in danger.
It is a violation of the commitment that President Biden has made.
So with the deadline just 1 week away, the U.S. has deployed helicopters and troops in select spots in Kabul to rescue stranded Americans and Afghan allies.
It's important to remember the Afghan refugees that are coming to Wisconsin are people.
And that is the message leaders in western Wisconsin are wanting to share. Brad Hamilton live outside Fort McCoy, having spoken with people who are more than ready to help out. Brad?
Well, there's so many questions about how many refugees are coming here to Fort McCoy and how life is going to be like once they are on base. Now, we got a chance to speak with a community leader right around the area. Her name is Tina Thompson, and she says that she is going to welcome them with open arms, and she's gotten a ton of feedback from her community saying the same exact thing. Right now, she said her organization is working with the base to see how they can help with many families that are expected to live here while hoping to establish more long-term homes. Right now, they are on standby, and as Tina put it, we have a lot more questions than answers as to how we can help. But she did say that so many in the community have been reaching out, and they are hoping that they can eventually have a solidified game plan for those that are going to be staying at Fort McCoy.
We'd love to see the refugees welcomed with open arms. That's what we're seeing so far on our end. It's our understanding everyone's being properly vetted. Our local installation here has appeared to be extremely organized and efficient with everything, so we're just hoping for the best case scenario for all involved.
We also got a chance to speak with Mike Hansen, who is Toma's school's superintendent. He also wanted to emphasize that his schools are public and would welcome any refugee children who would need an education. I'm going to have a deeper look into how that education might unfold coming up at 6. But reporting live tonight in Fort McCoy, Brad Hamilton, News 3 Now.
We will see you at 6. Brad, thank you. Wisconsin Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin says the U.S. has an obligation to get U.S. citizens and Afghan refugees out of Afghanistan.
I'm proud that Wisconsin is going to be one of the key players in helping vet and provide refuge for those who stood by us through all those 2 decades in Afghanistan.
Tomorrow, Republican Senator Ron Johnson, along with Assembly Republicans, will visit Fort McCoy. We'll have that live on our website, channel3000.com. Hundreds of golfers are on the green today, raising money for students. About 350 golfers at Trapper's Turn and Wild Rock Golf Club in the Dells are raising money for Golf for the Future. It's a fundraiser. The 10th annual event aims to raise $1 million, which will be used as scholarship money that will be given to Wisconsin Dells seniors.
Our ultimate goal is to be able to offer not just a one-year scholarship when you're growing. That's what we're doing now, is 1 year. We've got some of them built up the endowments so that we're taking a kid through 4 years of school. So the beauty of it is that every kid in the Wisconsin Dells High School who applies for a scholarship will in fact get a scholarship.
Tonight, about 650 donors will be gathering at the Kalahari to have dinner and bid in a live auction. And all of the money raised from that event will also be going toward the scholarships.
All right, most people cringe or roll their eyes at dad jokes, but for one Madison neighborhood, it's bringing people closer together. A couple in Madison's Cherokee neighborhood on the city's north side posted dad joke of the day outside their home. They've been doing this now every day since April of 2020. They say it's grown into a community talker and put smiles on people's faces in some difficult times.
You know, it was such a small idea, and it just sort of grew into this thing that now people count on every day and enjoy, and I enjoy. And it's a fun way to connect with neighbors and people that we never knew before.
So next hour on News 3 Now at 6, our Jamie Perez will share some of those dad jokes with us. That should be entertaining. Plus how the jokes have done more than just put a smile on faces, but actually helped a neighbor learn to walk again. Search efforts are continuing down in Tennessee as dozens of people are still missing after the floods that killed some 20 people over the weekend.
What some of the major health providers in Dane County are seeing in their ICUs today as COVID cases continue to increase. We'll have that story coming up at 6.
And on Wall Street, the Dow climbing a little more than 30. The NASDAQ notches another record high close today, a 77-point jump to push it over the 15,000 mark. The S&P adds almost 7, and we'll be right back.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection serves all of Dane County and the surrounding communities. And with our new location in Monroe, we also proudly serve all of Greene County.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
Erectile dysfunction for men of all ages has become much more common. In fact, most men don't realize that 90% of erectile dysfunction is a direct result of broken down old blood vessels. This causes a lack of blood flow that is critical when achieving an erection. With our state-of-the-art technology, we're able to stimulate new stem cell growth right in our office with no pills, no needles, no surgery, and no pain.
To book your consultation and get back to natural functionability, call Peak Performance for Men today.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Republicans in Congress are working for the richest 1%. They got caught red-handed blocking economic relief for working people just to protect tax loopholes for the ultra-wealthy. Billionaires so rich, they shoot money into space while they dodge their taxes. Ron Johnson doesn't want the 1% to pay their fair share because he's one of them. It's time to build a stronger economy. MoveOn.org. Political action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021 is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course lunch starting at $15 and a 3-course dinner starting at $25, featuring wine and more. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021, starting September 19th through the 24th. For participating restaurant menus and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, E&J Gallo Winery.
Whoa, that was easy. I can't believe I got 2 pairs for under $80. I was worried about switching to Progressives, but they made me feel great about it. Like a star. A star with lipstick on her teeth.
2 pairs starting under $40, only at iMart Express.
From installation, repairs, and maintenance to complete sewer and drain cleaning, visit MononaPFP.com.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
We have an alert day in the forecast for tonight as a line of strong to severe thunderstorms is expected to move through southern Wisconsin this evening. I'll tell you what we can expect at 6.
And we'll look at how businesses and schools near Fort McCoy are preparing to help Afghan refugees.
When the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County launched their back-to-school supplies drive, News 3 Now wanted to help and took action right away. And you responded. Thank you for your generosity. News 3 Now, taking action where our community needs it most. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. Rolling Stones drummer Charlie Watt has died at the age of 80. Publicist Bernard Doherty said today Watts passed away peacefully in a London hospital surrounded by his family. He had announced earlier that he would not tour with the Rolling Stones in 2021 because of an undefined health issue. He joined the Stones in 1963 and ranked just behind Mick Jagger and Keith Richards as the group's longest-lasting and most essential member. The Rolling Stones have played twice in Madison. They performed 2 shows at Camp Randall in 1994 and 1997.
Rescue crews are searching for about a dozen people still missing in Tennessee after catastrophic flooding west of Nashville. At least 22 people were killed when the record-breaking rainfall washed away homes and roads over the weekend. The rain fell so quickly, it was triple what forecasters had expected.
Tremendous loss of life, a number of missing people on the ground, homes washed off their foundations.
Among the dead are 7-month-old twins, Riley and Ryan. A GoFundMe page has been set up to help the family. It's now raised more than $90,000.
Cleanup is underway in Mexico after Hurricane Grace hit that country. The storm left 11 dead, making landfall as a Category 3 hurricane. It also caused damage to the electrical grid and road infrastructure. And it's been a busy day in our area in the weather department as well. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate weather. Here's Gary Canolti.
Well, Susan,
welcome back.
Thank you. We have an alert day in the forecast for tonight for the possibility for some strong to severe thunderstorms with high winds and heavy rain being the main threats, maybe a little bit of hail. The greatest severe weather threat right now appears to be shifting a little farther south for areas south of Dane County. Right now, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45. This is for central and southeastern portions of Lafayette County from Wyoto southward. This area here has the possibility for straight line winds to 60 miles per hour as well as hail up to an inch in diameter. It's part of an area of thunderstorms that extends farther to the south into parts of northern Illinois. Severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for parts of northwestern Illinois as well. Farther to the west, showers and just a few isolated thunderstorms as things are winding down over Grant County, Crawford County. That area, we're seeing just the rain cool the air, and that's starting to lessen the severe weather threat. Farther to the north, in Madison, we've had a wind shift to the north, and while there have been some pop-up thunderstorms, the main severe weather threat focusing now down toward the Wisconsin-Illinois state line and into parts of northern Illinois with time. As far as precipitation is concerned, just over the last 6 hours, maybe as much as 1 to 2 inches of rain between Platteville and Dubuque, Iowa. Maybe another area just to the west of Darlington, seeing as much as 2 inches of rain, whereas areas farther to the north of Madison have missed out on the rain so far. Still raining across parts of southwestern Wisconsin, and that area will move east during the evening hours, so everybody should see a shower or thunderstorm. The severe weather threat right now, right along the Wisconsin-Illinois state line, These are severe weather reports, some high wind reports of about 60-mile-per-hour winds over parts of southern portions of Grant County. Farther to the west, a number of wind reports over northeastern Iowa. Some areas have seen barns blown down, trees uprooted, winds to perhaps as much as 80 miles per hour, but that line of storms track just to our south into parts of northwestern Illinois. And you can see the wider radar view now. The most intense thunderstorms now over northwestern Illinois into parts of eastern Iowa. These are heading to the south and east. These are just lighter showers and thunderstorms. Now, farther to the west, this line of storms kind of becomes stationary, and we may start to see additional development farther out to the west with time. Right now, we could see another round of thunderstorms later tonight. It's more likely that we could see those tomorrow afternoon. The severe weather threat from the Storm Prediction Center shifting farther to the south. The slight risk area, level 2 severe thunderstorm threat across mainly northern Illinois and far southern Wisconsin. But notice the marginal risk for at least an isolated severe thunderstorm still covers the rest of the state and much of Minnesota for storms that may pop up again to our north later on tonight. Now, tomorrow, the severe weather threat mainly to our south across parts of northern Illinois and back to the west into South Dakota. But then on Thursday, another marginal risk of severe thunderstorms to our north and west as the atmosphere reloads and we see another round of thunderstorms. Future track precipitation, some areas may see 1 to 2 inches of rain, maybe even more than that. Other areas a lot less. The precipitation will be spotty, and this is through Friday morning. So again, that alert day in the forecast for tonight, you can see those strong to severe thunderstorms mainly across northern Illinois, but that's right along and south of the stationary front that divides cooler air to the north to warmer and more humid air to the south. And you can see this on the temperatures. 70s over much of Wisconsin, lower 90s across northern Illinois, where dew point temperatures are in the lower 70s. So that's where the danger zone is, where that temperature contrast is greatest. That's why a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 11 p.m. for areas south of Dane County. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms. A few storms this evening south of Madison could be severe. Low temperature at 72. Then tomorrow, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, but very warm and humid with a high of 88. Future track, you can see the storms moving out tonight, maybe popping up again in a few spots later on tonight, then again tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow evening they die down, and then another round moves in on Thursday. And again, the heavy rain threat is possible. Some areas could pick up an inch or two of rain, other areas a lot less. 7 to 10 day forecast. Thunderstorms again on Friday, a slight chance Saturday, and then some more storms Sunday afternoon. A break in the heat and humidity early next week, and then more thunderstorm chances for the middle of next week with high temperatures around 80. As we check out first warn traffic, right now not too much of a problem in Madison. We're still seeing our usual delays on the Beltline, mainly on the westbound Beltline between Seminole Highway and Fish Hatchery Road. Right now, about a 16 to 17 minute commute either way on the Beltline through Madison. Heading out of Madison, 25 minutes from the Beltline to Janesville on I-3990, 16 minutes to Sauk City on US 12 from Middleton, and downtown to Sun Prairie is a 17-minute commute. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Why the Big Ten is now teaming up with 2 other Power 5 conferences. That story coming up next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full by February 2023. Call today. Patio enclosures.
Stop into Menards and save with 11% off everything. Morton Water Softeners eliminate hard water, leaving you with softer skin and cleaner clothes. Right now, all Morton Water Softeners are 11% off. Complete your bathroom update with help from Menards. Max has more than 1,000 bathtubs, shower kits, and shower doors to add luxury to your life. All Max bathing products are 11% off. Save today with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Don't you wish you could wave a magic wand and have whiter teeth? Well, you can, but it's not magic. It's power swabs. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and boom, whiter teeth and a better smile. And since you're not dealing with messy trays or awkward strips, you're less vulnerable to the harsh sensitivity they sometimes create.
I've used strips. They seem to really hurt my teeth. The power swabs, it just seemed very gentle.
It's so simple and easy. You just open it, you apply it to your teeth, you forget it's there, and I noticed that they're white and bright again like they were before.
I noticed
noticed actually a difference the first time that I used power swabs. You put on the first coat and then the activator goes on, and immediately you start seeing it working.
It only takes 5-minute applications to get a brighter, whiter smile with power swabs. You just snap, swab, and smile. Power swabs have been clinically studied to whiten natural teeth and remove stains from caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so powerful, it removes stains from coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking.
I love my coffee in the morning.
I will never stop drinking coffee. I will not be the person drinking hot coffee with a straw.
As much coffee as I drink, I can use my power swabs and eliminate the staining.
When I use the power swabs, I applied it directly to my front tooth where the coffee stain was.
I like being able to individually get the teeth, and most importantly, it got kind of in between the grooves.
You can put it directly on the stain that you see on your teeth, and it's so precise.
But as powerful as it is, it's also gentle and causes 0 to minimal sensitivity.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
Take it from me as someone who has gone the dental route, but has also gone on the shelf route, and I've not really seen anything work as effective and as easy as power swabs.
Whiten your teeth this Labor Day by ordering power swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free quick stick pen to use on the go after meals or a cup of coffee. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full by February 2023. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
3 of college football's largest conferences are now teaming up to form an alliance. The Big Ten, the ACC, and Pac-12 announcing that alliance. It'll bring 41 universities together. Now, the conferences say it is committed to its student athletes to support their well-being and enhance their academic and athletic opportunities. Now, it includes scheduling games between the conferences in football, women's basketball, and men's basketball.
Today is a special day. I think what it does is signifies that there still is a lot of goodness in college athletics. And this is an opportunity for us to come together in a strong alliance to work together, not only with the ACC, the Pac-12, and the Big Ten, but also other conferences in college athletics.
Well, the announcement for the alliance comes after Texas and Oklahoma announced they're leaving the Big 12 and joining the SEC in the future. UW-Madison Chancellor Rebecca Blank says the Big Ten Conference has always prioritized academic excellence as well as athletic excellence for student athletes. Today's announcement reinforces the values of integrity, fairness, and competitiveness among all members of this alliance and provides additional opportunities for our student athletes to enhance their collegiate experience.
President Biden's 2-track infrastructure agenda is one step closer to moving forward after key procedural votes in the House today. House Democrats reached an agreement on the next steps following a late-night standoff of negotiations in the Speaker's office. The deal guarantees a vote on the Senate-passed bipartisan physical infrastructure bill no later than September 27th, after party moderates threatened to withhold support for the larger budget reconciliation framework that addresses child care, health care, and education.
Stay with us for a final check of your First Warn forecast.
Get ready to save. This weekend, the Ashley Home Store off the Beltline in Madison is hosting a massive warehouse liquidation sale. Save as much as 90% off store-wide. Shop clearance items, floor samples, special buys, and more. Friday through Monday only at Ashley Home Store.
Since 1976, Feldco stood the test of time.
It's Feldco's 45th anniversary! Time to get down!
To celebrate Feldco's 45th anniversary, get 45% off windows today. That's cause for a celebration.
45% off windows won't last long. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
When it comes to internet and TV, Spectrum has the competition beat.
Really? Can you keep up with all this?
Yes. With faster download speeds and better performance, Spectrum is the #1 choice for gamers. Switch now with the fastest internet starting speeds for the price, 200 megabits. That's enough speed to game, surf, stream, and more on all your devices. Get Spectrum Internet for $44.99 a month. Call 833-742-4499.
Okay, but what about TV? It's not easy to find something that works for everyone.
Spectrum TV with the free Spectrum TV app lets you watch live sports, local news, and more on your TV and on your devices. And unlike satellite, there's no ugly dish on your roof. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-742-4499.
Too bad I'm in a contract.
Stuck in a contract? Spectrum will buy it out up to $500.
Seriously?
And you won't have to sign a new one. Don't wait. Switch today.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yes! Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-742-4499.
Friday through Monday, shop the massive warehouse liquidation sale at the Ashley Home Store off the Beltline. Save up to 90% off furniture, mattresses, and appliances while they last. Bring your truck and trailer because everything must go. Only at Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Back to Gary we go. Final check of the forecast.
Well, good news. Severe thunderstorm warning for Lafayette County has been canceled early. The storms have weakened. Still some strong thunderstorms around South Wayne in the southeastern portion of Lafayette County. But you can see those storms weakening as they push into Greene County. We'll continue to watch those storms as they travel through Greene and Rock counties over the next couple of minutes. But right now, the severe thunderstorm warnings are south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. However, a severe thunderstorm watch continues for Lafayette, Greene, and Rock counties until 11 p.m. The watch for Grant County has now been canceled.
All right, we'll get more updates in 30 minutes on News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News coming your way next. Stay tuned.